The single biggest challenge business owners face in optimizing the value of their business is they consider their business their baby, don't realize they're actually a steward for the business, and realize that buyers of businesses don't see their business through the same lens as the owner of a business does. Why? Business owners look at what they've created and see it as a valuable thing. A buyer of a business only looks at the aspects of a business that it views as valuable in adding to its own business. So you can think of it as if a company is manufacturing candy, for example, and they do chocolates and mints, and then a buyer is a competitor who's in the chocolate business. They might not value the portion of the business that the business owner has that makes mints because they're not in the mints business. And so as a business owner, if you're looking to optimize the value of your business, you need to focus on three core things and then add to that the lens of who a potential buyer of your business would be. The first thing you want to look at is your growth rate. How fast is your business growing? The faster a business is growing and the more value it's producing for its customers, the more valuable it will be. Is the business profitable? And are the profits growing in line or at a faster rate than the top line or revenue number is? At the end of the day, many private equity firms, many other buyers of businesses will value a business primarily on the amount of free cash flow it generates, or EBITDA. Lastly, from a metric perspective, the key issue that decreases the value of a business are the risks associated with the business. What are some examples of risks? Is there a concentration amongst a handful of customers? So for example, do you have a customer that is more than 25% or 50% of your revenue? That's a big risk for somebody who's going to buy the company, because if that customer leaves, a substantial amount of revenue will leave. Does the customer have concentration does the company have a concentration in vendors or supply chain partners? For example, if you have only one factory producing something for you, if that factory goes out of business or they choose not to do business with you, what would that mean to your business? So value is very much a function of the positives decreased by the negatives. Other risks include, for example, is there a key employee who generates the majority of the sales? And what would happen if that employee would leave? So there are lots of factors like that that are risks. The last thing is that lens of the buyer. And that's, again, how much of what you do would a buyer value? And that's going to drive your value.